Okay, so the digital world, it's moving fast. And if you want to keep up, you've got to speak the language. That's why today we're going to break down the 10 tech words you absolutely have to know to get by in 2025. You ever been in one of those conversations where people are throwing around words like the cloud or AI prompts, and you're just nodding along, praying nobody asks you to explain what they mean? Yeah? Well, if that's you, trust me, you are not alone. Well, think of this as your official digital survival kit for 2025. We're going to give you the exact words you need to handle everything from online meetings to managing your digital life and even get a peek at what's coming next. So let's just dive right in. All right, first things first, let's get the basics down. These are the words you're going to hear all the time, especially on online calls. This is really the language of how we connect now. Okay, first up is the word glitch. You know that moment when your video just freezes for a second, or an app does something kind of weird and then poof, it fixes itself? Yep, that's a glitch. It's the perfect word for a small, temporary problem, not a total system meltdown. So next time it happens, you can just say, hang on, just a little glitch. All right, next is a word you'll hear constantly, lagging. Now this is not the same as a glitch. Lagging is all about a slow internet connection. It's what causes those annoying delays, that robotic-sounding audio, or when the video just completely freezes. It's probably the #1 problem on video calls, right? So if your friend suddenly sounds like a robot, you can just say, dude, you're lagging. And here it is, probably the most famous phrase of the last few years. You're on mute. Oh, we've all been there, haven't we? You're saying something absolutely brilliant, something that's going to change the world, and you're met with total silence. 'Cause, yep, your mic is off. At this point, it's not even a tech term. It's just a global inside joke. Okay, so you've got the basics of online chat down. Now let's talk about managing your digital life. These next few words are all about keeping your files organized, staying sane online, and just, well, navigating the internet like you know what you're doing.
Let's tackle the cloud. I know it sounds super technical and mysterious, but it's actually really simple. The cloud is just another name for the internet. Instead of saving files to your computer, you save them online, to places like Google Drive or iCloud. And the magic part? You can get to your stuff from your phone, your laptop, anywhere. It's like having a magic backpack for all your files.
So if your files are on the cloud, how do they stay the same on your phone and your computer? Well, that's where sync comes in. It's short for synchronize, and it just means making sure all your devices have the exact same up-to-date info. So you sync them, and boom, the photo you just took on your phone shows up on your laptop. It's what keeps your whole digital world in order. All right, next up is one we all know, but need a name for: spam. Basically, it's just digital junk mail. You know, all those unwanted emails, weird ads, and fake messages trying to sell you something. Your email is usually pretty smart about catching it and putting it in a spam folder. That's why every now and then you gotta go check that folder for an important email that accidentally got tossed in there. You ever see one of those headlines that's like, shocking secret revealed, and you click it and it's the most boring thing you've ever seen? Yeah, that's clickbait. It's a total trick, a fake or super exaggerated headline that's just designed to make you click. Honestly, learning how to spot clickbait is like a superpower. It'll save you so much time. And the last word for this section is troll. No, not the kind under a bridge. An internet troll is someone who gets online and posts really mean or nasty comments just to start a fight and make people angry. There's only one rule you need to know: don't feed the trolls. That means don't reply. It's what they want. The best thing you can do is just ignore them, block them, and get on with your life. All right, we've covered the words for right now, but what about what's next? This last group of words is all about the future, the big changes in tech that are already shaping how we work and live. This is where things get really cool. Okay, I want you to lean in for this next one. Seriously. I think this is the single most important word you can learn for 2025. It is the literal key to unlocking the power of AI. And that word is prompt. So what is it? A prompt is just the instruction you type into an AI, like ChatGPT. And here's the secret: the quality of your prompt determines the quality of the answer. If you're vague, you get a vague answer. So instead of just saying, write about cars, a great prompt would be something like, write a short, exciting paragraph about the history of the Ford Mustang for an Instagram post. See the difference? Learning how to write a good prompt is basically learning how to talk to the future. And our last big word is digital nomad. Thanks to all this tech, a whole new way of life is possible. A digital nomad is someone who works remotely while traveling the world. We're talking about taking your laptop to a cafe in Paris or a beach in Bali.
It's this amazing blend of work, travel, and freedom. And as the whole idea of what an office is changes, you're going to hear this term a lot more.
And that's our 10. Let's run through them one more time, super quick. We've got glitch, lagging, you're on mute, the cloud, sync, spam, clickbait, troll, the super important prompt, and digital nomad. That's it, your new digital vocabulary. You are officially ready for 2025.
So, I've got a question for you. Which one of these words are you going to use first? Maybe you'll call out some clickbait later tonight, or maybe you'll try writing a really great prompt for an AI tomorrow. Whatever it is, the most important thing is to actually start using these words. And if you want to keep that learning momentum going, check out our free app, Footprint. It's designed to help you improve your English